Channel 33 RPM.
I recently unsealed a vintage copy of Led Zeppelin 4. The record looked great, it sounded great, but things don't always go that smooth. I'll tell you more right after this.
Channel 33 RPM, yeah, 33 RPM. Channel 33 RPM, yeah, final gear and more.
Hi guys, my name is Frank and welcome to Sundays on Channel 33 RPM. As many of you know, I have a small collection of still sealed records and I have opened some of them over the years. Just recently I unsealed the 35-year-old copy of Led Zeppelin 4. I've also done videos of unsealing an original copy of the soundtrack to Close Encounters of the Third Kind. And of course there was this Jimi Hendrix record. Who could forget that one? And the debacle that became the gatefold sleeve. Well, I have one other story, one other horror story that I haven't told you guys yet, and it has to do with this early Canadian pressing of Kiss's Unmasked. I'm finally ready to tell the story. Check it out. Released in 1980, Unmasked is the 8th studio album from Kiss, one that's often criticized for being too poppy and polished. The album peaked at number 35 on the Billboard charts, but was essentially considered a failure. Kiss did not tour the US or Canada in support of this record, and drummer Peter Criss officially left shortly after the album's release. Actually, Peter didn't even play on the record, though he was credited and appears on the front cover. Despite the criticism, I've always liked this record, so when I spotted the still sealed Canadian pressing on eBay several years ago, I bought it. It was 20 bucks, I figured why not, and it remained sealed, sitting on my shelves for a couple years, and I kept staring at it, and I finally thought, I gotta crack the seal on this record. I gotta see what's inside. I'm gonna show you exactly what I found. Okay, we got the record on the turntable. From this angle, it doesn't look so bad. The vinyl itself almost looks pristine. It's shiny, it's scratch-free. I mean, it's basically never been played. And why has it never been played? I'll bring the camera down and show you from a different angle, and you will see why. After decades of remaining sealed and likely stored under a variety of conditions, the record got severely warped. You can see it right there if you look at the outer groove. In fact, this record is so badly warped it's unplayable. Trust me on that if you can't make it out from this video. I don't want to put the stylus on the record because it won't track the grooves, it will jump all over the place, and I don't want to damage the stylus on this turntable. So what did I learn from this whole thing? It's simple, that just because a record is sealed, it doesn't mean anything. We can't assume that a sealed record is in mint condition, because as we've seen on this channel, condition can vary widely. That Hendrix record that I unsealed, the gatefold, as we saw, suffered tons of damage, but the records themselves were fine. That Led Zeppelin record I unsealed a couple weeks ago, that one was fine all around, but this Kiss one was warped beyond playing. So again, just because a record is still sealed, do not assume anything about its condition. That said, I still have probably 20 still sealed vintage records in my collection, and they're going to remain that way at least for the time being. Let me know what you thought of today's episode in the comments below. As always, I love hearing from you guys. Remember, if you enjoyed today's episode, leave a quick like, and if you haven't subscribed yet, click that button so you never miss another episode again. Some more cool news, I have a new t-shirt design coming to the merch store shortly. In the meantime, I do have Channel 33 RPM t-shirts on sale. Link below this video, please do check it out. Hope you all have fantastic weeks. We'll see you all again soon. Until then, keep on spinning.